Alright, hello everyone. Did this transfer over? Do I need to click here to make it register? Yes, it did, okay. Let's just check the actual stream manager just to make sure it's working. Cool. Alright. Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Like I said last time, I grinded a little bit after stream just to make sure everything was good. This is back. Wow, we got curb stomped. Albatross meat and fake food.
Looks real tasty.
Fried albatross. Yes, because we still need a bunch of stuff from there. So yeah, I grinded up a bit, so we're all level 19. That's about the level of the enemies in the area. So, we're at least on level. My throat's a little gucked up, sorry. So, yeah.
Don't waste my time.
Yes, that's all of, this is partially me just, trying to make a little bit of a, This is partially me just, reminding myself how to fight.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Did I get it? I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
Oh, skill master. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff actually got mastered, that's right. Master the ring. Are there any you haven't mastered that aren't equipped to somebody else? Wind ring. The rest of these... Oh, calcite boots. Floric boots, I guess? Or... Oh. Might as well grab those, because those ones are just female only. Calcite boots. Is there anything else you haven't... Combat shoes. I think I'll wait on that one. Another ring you have not mastered yet. Aqua ring, I guess. Natural waistcoat. Amber waistcoat. There we go. Twin charm. Amber charm. Calcite charm. You can have that. Mastered the boots. Except you've actually, you haven't mastered a lot of other ones though. Calcite boots you've mastered, but you still have amber boots to do and everything. Oh. Max at her doll. Oof, that would drop her stats a lot though, that's the problem. Oh, but her magic would go up. Actually, I want this one, the HP recovery on beating foes thing. Max, master, okay. Spear builder, yes. Okay, the only thing she's mastered is this, which we don't have any replacement for. Amber pendant, you can get the attack, I guess. Natural waistcoat, amber waistcoat. Calcite boots, are there any other boots that you haven't mastered yet? Burning dash, you can have that one, I guess. Lumber boots, you can have... I guess you can get the other pair of Floric boots. So I don't have, like, spirit boots, and he just doesn't really need those ones. And have that for when that's needed. He has a lot of papers that he can work with. He has the daggers, so he's fine. Everything else here, I think I have as much as I can give them at this point, honestly. I have as much as I can really give them at this point. So yeah, also if you can't tell this, I was kind of just running in and out and grinding on these guys, so that's why I have a bunch of like extra souls right now. Because I was just running around and grabbing them. Like...
On to battle.
Rock, okay.
Flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, I missed. Ugh. Okay.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're a weapons tough.
Well, I guess right here, I always feel like this place is designed to drop a lot, like explicitly because you have a new party member. Should make sense, I suppose.
Don't get overconfident.
Yeah, that was just a smart move. Boom.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, as you can kind of guess, I also got a few, like, attacks.
Huh? This stone.
It's just a rock. Take it if you want.
I think it's really rare. The way it sparkles. I think it might even be bright steel.
Bright steel? Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually a rare metal used to forge weapons and stuff. You don't find it just anywhere.
If there's bright steel here, that means we must be in either Endgand or Islegand. Both are a long ways off from Midgand. I doubt the Abbey has many people stationed out here.
That's our pirate! Arr! Here there be treasures shiny and sentries few!
At the very least, this could mean we'll be left alone for a while. Nice find, Laphicet.
Thanks.
Now wash your hands.
Okay.
Okay, that was
The
funny.
only way to learn where we are is to find someone to ask, I guess.
What's this thing?
What's eating you, Laphicet?
If people say you can't judge women at face value, does that mean you can with men?
Sure. Men are simple creatures.
Men are simple. Oh! You talk like you're an expert in all things masculine. But you can only speak for your own family.
As if you're one to judge.
And I'm sure you've charmed a magnificent lord to be your lover.
Sure.
What does he look like? Is he tall?
None of your business.
Don't tell me. He was always on the other side of a swinging door, so you only saw his feet? I see. What a lovely crush that must be. I read that story. It was a book called The Legs of a Man.
Oh? I've never heard of it.
I've read it too. It's a sad, bittersweet tale. But I enjoyed it quite a lot. I highly recommend it if you haven't read it.
Maybe when I have some free time after killing Artorias.
The look on her face. It's like, shut it.
I just wanted to know if men could be judged at face value.
Wow, there's just a lot of
Not
these.
often you find bright steel above ground. I hear it's a lot of trouble to unearth, even in the regions it's normally found.
Yeah. Mining for minerals takes a lot of specialized techniques and experience on the part of the prospector. They examine the soil, the water, the plants, and so on, where the same mineral was found before. Then search similar environments for the next big find.
Sure, but it's not like they succeed every time. It's all a big gamble. Isn't there a simpler way?
I read in a book once that you can use a pendulum to find water and metals underground. It's called dowsing. What's dowsing? You hang the pendulum so it's facing the ground.
Oh my god.
The
What is it
magic
with
word,
what is
magic
with
wand,
Magalu's
and
obsession with
instant
Magic
The
Kazam?
little bit of ore on its
Like,
tip will
genuinely,
sniff out
what
buried
is her
treasure in
problem?
underground lakes like
Just,
a bloodhound
what
on a
is it?
prickle bore.
You don't seriously believe this.
It's just like fortune telling. You win some, you lose some. That's why they call it prospecting.
So, if pendulums are used for fortune telling, why the hell is Zavid running around using them as weapons?
He uses wind to control its trajectory. I think it's easier for him to manipulate pendulums in a fight than something like a whip or a rope.
Oh, that makes sense now. That seems pretty clever.
He's probably also doing it to make himself stronger, too. Malakim broadly fall into 4 elemental types: earth, water, wind, and fire. Each strong or weak against the others. Wind beats earth. Zavid is a wind Moloch, so when he obtains earth element minerals, his own strength is boosted.
I never realized Malakim could be so calculating. Then if pendulums react to a Moloch's powers, maybe they can actually do this dowsing stuff like Magilu says.
Yeah, it's worth taking that thing seriously. Zavid might like to joke around, but when it comes to fighting, he knows full well just what he's doing.
He puts an awful lot of thought into that weapon of his, if you ask me.
No one did.
Don't?
I spare all my thoughts for my sweetheart.
Yeah, right. You just like to cause trouble without putting much thought into anything.
I'm just enjoying kind of how like done Velvet is with all of Magdala's Bowl. It's hilarious. Check that. Okay. Anything over there? Plant.
You
Person.
there. Got a moment?
Ah! Are you guys with the sword breaker?
The what?
Get away from me!
Huh.
Sorry, all right?
Real class act. Attacking as you apologize.
I'll stop you! See this? I'll stop you! See this? For one! I'll stop you! No escape! I'll stop you! Armor crusher! See this?
Upon my fiery ears!
See this? Hurricane! No escape! No escape! Deception! Hurricane! I'll stop you!
Oh my god. Oh, I'm slowed. That's irritating. Oh, I also only have 2 things right now. That's really irritating.
See this? Deception! Hurricane!
And right now I can't actually restore any of them. Ugh, okay.
Good. See this? Eat it! How's that? I'll stop you! Deception! Blast! Hurricane! Armor crush! Armor crush! Stone blast! No escape! No escape! How's that? Eat it! How's that? Caution! Eat it! How's that?
Boom. There we go.
What? My sword! Please, mighty demon, I beg you! I'll do anything, just spare me!
I only wanted to ask you something.
You don't have to worry. This woman here is an exorcist.
Huh? Right. I'm Eleanor, a traitor exorcist.
Manipulation
Please, remain
for
calm and hear our
victory.
questions.
You do look like an exorcist, but what are you doing with ruffians like these?
Top secret Abbey business. That's all I can say. Now, can you tell us where we are? And are there any ports nearby?
You don't know? You're on Cadnix Island in Islegand. The port is at the other end of that ravine.
I'll send a Sylph-J to the Von Altia.
Thanks.
One more question. Who's this sword breaker?
Ah, he's a demon. Causes lots of trouble around these parts. He only attacks sword fighters, and he breaks their blades. He's even taken down a number of praetors.
Hence the name Swordbreaker.
He wields a fine sword, clearly forged in a foreign land. I tried to find his lair to steal the weapon for myself. but that's when I was attacked.
A foreign sword.
I'd be careful if I were you. If he spots that sword on your back, you'll be in a world of trouble.
Sounds like a real nasty fellow.
Well, he tries to pull anything on this demon, and he's in for one munchy crunchy surprise.
You folks are all crazy.
Either way, I'd say this is a blessing in disguise for you.
You
You're
folks
lucky
are all
to still be
crazy.
alive. Take this chance to abandon your life of
And
crime.
you folks are all crazy. Burdening Glaciite. Ability to trigger random slow related skills.
Let's find that port and meet up with our ship.
Lafasette's book. Oh!
Can you read any of this old writing?
No. I've studied many languages, but I've never seen script like this before. Can you read it, Eleanor?
I've never come across this language either. Where did you find a rare tome like this?
Well...
It was a lucky find at the capital. What can I say? The kid loves to read.
I was surprised to see how many Malakim like to read. Bienfu does a lot of reading too.
I didn't know that.
It's true. I'm not sure what he's been reading though.
Did someone call for me? Bienfu, do you like to read too? Oh, yes. Books are a treasure trove of knowledge. But I'm a greater Malakim, so the literature I enjoy
Translation, what he reads is...
How to talk a
I
human
don't-
female into becoming your vessel.
Oh, Bienfu's about to die horribly.
Bien? Physically escalating.
Bienfu's
What
about to
does
die
that
horribly.
mean?
You
don't
really
need to
don't
know.
need to know.
All right.
Yeah, I'm confiscating all of these.
And I have some questions. Bienfu, you better be ready for a thorough interrogation.
Bien!
For once, they agree on something.
You look like you're having fun, Roguro.
Well, I'm a yaksha.
A yaksha. A spirit of war.
Yeah, a demon that lives for combat.
But this sword breaker has cut down exorcists with its foreign blade. Aren't you scared?
Of dying, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of dying. It's more that I'm afraid of not being alive.
Huh?
Fighting is my life. It's all I want to do. So I fight. That's what living means to me.
Living only to kill. A demon is always going to be a demon.
Well, if you're gonna be blunt.
Living to kill. I'm pretty sure he's more along the lines of living to fight. I mean, not much of a difference, but... I just turned around quick enough so that I didn't get hit there. Boom.
We won, right? Right?
Calcite paper and calcite belt. Okay. Yes, as you can tell, I learned nothing from our previous encounters, and I am once again just skipping as many of these as is reasonable. So I have no interest in like spending half an hour of this thing just fights. Oh wait, no, new save. Did I run back to the beginning, basically? No? Oh my god, this map is confusing. Oh my god.
Always ready to fight.
Boom.
Victory is ours.
I think that's where we're supposed to go. So let's not. Doesn't want to spend time fighting, is willing to spend numerous amounts of time running in the wrong direction. Oh, a teleport. That's nice. That's actually really nice. You can warp kind of like back and forth at the beginning and the end. I guess this is technically a dungeon. That makes sense. This area's like technically a dungeon, and that's the beginning. And then once you leave, it's the end of it. Still can't jump these gaps. I hope we get that ability soon. I'd really like that. There's so much stuff locked away.
What's wrong?
An enemy.
That sword. Is that Stormquell?
A demon wielding a foreign-made sword. You must be the sword breaker.
Weakness to that one. Very weak to martial arts.
Conversation, are you?
Silence, they say, is only commendable in an ox-tongue tried and a maid not bendable.
One, two, three. Okay. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two. Oh, that was messed up. One, two, three. What's he labeled as? Armored Fiend. One. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate the fact that it seems to auto-target whichever one you're controlling. And how frequently I just get stunned out of nowhere for some reason. There we go. Okay, switch over to... There we go. Why does it always target the player control? That's really irritating. There we go. Dealt with.
He's still moving.
I'll take this one. Come and get me! Good challenge.
Whoa.
Look out!
Don't interfere, brat.
What do you think you're doing?
Touch me and I'll kill you.
Sorry. I just got a little riled up.
Do you know that demon?
No, but I know his sword. A blade called Stormquell.
Stormquell.
Whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with us. Let's just get to the port already.
Oh, hey, we all leveled up. Cool. Learned a bunch of skills. Amber Earring mastered. Armory Ace, right. Increases HP regen by 50% for characters not participating in combat who are wearing... Oh, enhancement stuff, right. Let's just go.
Laphicet, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
I thought he was going to kill you.
Yeah, I know. You were just doing what you thought was right.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's good then. I didn't give you a clear enough warning to stay out of it. If it ever happens again, I'll give you a proper warning.
You really don't want me to help you? Even if your life is at risk?
Yup.
Why?
Actually, I'm not too sure myself.
Huh?
There's somebody out there I need to defeat by my own hand. I want to strike him down. I want to triumph against him. But to do that, I need to be a better swordsman.
Someone you have to defeat.
In a sword fight, yeah. And I'll do anything to ensure I come out on top in the end. No matter how much it costs me. Life, limb, hell, even my heart and soul, I'll pay it. Those feelings have been so central to me for so long. I lost my dang humanity somewhere along the way.
Why do you need to win that badly?
To be honest, beats me. Maybe it has to do with me being a demon. Or maybe that's why I became one. Either way, it's more important to me than life itself.
More important than life. But
still, I owe you for saving me back there. There's no victory pose in store for me if I'm dead.
Okay.
Laphicet is very confused.
Is that how you thank someone for saving your life?
Huh? I'm just being honest with the little guy. And no offense and all, but why do you care?
You don't even think it disrespectful? You truly are a demon.
Yep. Big old demon.
Oh, Eleanor's gonna have a migraine by the end of this hour.
Take a look at this.
At the end of the hour, she's just gonna have a hell of a migraine. Frameless glasses. Yeah, I can't do the next one, so.
Children's clothes. More odd junk, huh?
Huh. I'm guessing the glasses was something here. It's just a clothing item, okay. What's this? Oh, it's climbing. Oh, which I guess we needed to do anyways. Okay. Let's see what's down this way. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Cats. Left sweat bangs. Oh, come on. we go. Boom.
You're
Dealt
not
with.
hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
There we go. And got the cats. Another treasure over that way, so let's go grab that as well. I don't know why there's a treasure chest just out in the middle of a field. I feel like anyone who put that there should not expect to get anything back. Enough bottle. Okay. That's ironically one of the things I always find like the biggest question. It's like, why are these people leaving treasure chests out in the middle of nowhere in RPGs? It's like, clearly someone had to put them there. And it's like, are they expecting it to be safe? Like, because it's not. Someone's just going to come along and steal it because there's no lock on it, apparently. There we go.
Now why does that name sound so familiar?
Hey, Eleanor? Thanks for stepping in earlier. Think nothing of it. My orders are to protect you, so I did.
Oh, I see.
Of course, orders or no orders, I'd save anyone under threat from a demon.
Well, how noble.
Oh, I got it!
Got what?
Everyone's
The
like, ah!
tragic tale of the sword Stormquell. Gather round and listen, oh grimy travelers. Once, centuries past, there was a sword renowned the world over for its peerlessly sharp edge, its forger shrouded in mystery. So mighty was each swing of the sword, it produced howling winds that could level mountains. No other sword could match its power.
Look
The
on
people
Rokuro's
in their
face.
superstition
He's just
began
like,
to
oh
call
my
it
god, you're an
the
idiot.
Godblade.
This Godblade, is it Stormquell?
Shush! The tale is merely beginning. Now, there was one man who was truly enamored with the Godblade. His name was Kurogane, a blacksmith of wondrous talent. His heart was set on forging an even greater sword, and he had a name in mind for this sword. Stormquell, the sword to conquer the Godblade's roaring winds.
And did he make it?
Kurogane forged scores of challengers to the Godblade, but each would-be Stormquell was shattered by the implacable howling wind. Some say the wielder of the Godblade chopped off his head. Others say he took his own life. The truth is lost to the dusty cobwebs of history. But perhaps he, and his grudge towards the Godblade, somehow yet live.
A grudge that spans
Centuries. Well, that sounds familiar,
We hear
Ava.
tall tales like this all the time. That sword and its inscription we saw were probably just inspired by the legend.
Perhaps. But if that's the real Stormquell, we should all sleep with one eye open tonight.
What makes you say that?
Because that Godblade Kurogane wanted so desperately to top has been passed down through my family for generations. Its name is Stormhowl.
In other words, we could well bump into your armored friend again. Let's hurry it up.
If it's true, it's that the reason they're attacking us is literally on his back. Mr. Tunnels. God, I would really like a shop soon, so I can at least just so I can refill the food thing. Are we gonna torture that poor turtles again? Excuse me. What's over here? Punt. Ugh. Ooh, a silver chest. Is it something for Slow Ward? Another ring. Okay, I have so many. Does our inventory have a limit? If it does, I don't know how to see it. I'm looking like, does our inventory have a limit? It's if it is, I don't know how to find the limit. So. Or fragment. stuff. This mine is just abandoned. Just do some dodges.
Listen, Laphicet.
What is it?
You can't trust her just because she said she'd protect you. Orders or no orders. Remember, Malakim are just tools to exorcists.
But she really did protect me.
I know you feel you owe her for that, but do you have to look so happy about it?
Sorry.
I'm not asking for an apology. I just want her to know that we've all got an eye on her. No matter how close you two get, I want her to understand that I come first.
So, what do you want me to do?
Let's see. To put it simply, I'm number 1, and Eleanor is number 2. Got it?
I get it. You're number 1, and Eleanor is number 2.
Game?
Right. Wait, this is kind of stupid, isn't it?
It's alright. I understand.
That's not what I mean.
Velvet is so embarrassed. I kind of find it funny at the moments where she's acting like an overprotective, like, elder sibling, which kind of is, ain't she? I'm assuming this is when we can start going back to other areas. Yeah, I'm assuming once we get to the port, that's when we can start going back to different places. Punt! I still love the fact that you just, like, spin kick. What's over here? Hit the button.
A candle? What's that doing here?
Oh, I think these were used to keep robbers away. Like wards around old king's tombs. I've read about this. There's a trick to the stone. It reacts to heat.
Heat, huh? Then there's only one thing to do.
Some doors are sealed by a flame enchantment and it can be opened by your needs, but finding and lighting candles in the area, you can dispel enchantment and open the door. You need to light more than one candle. Get some more ore fragment. Let's just resave again. Leave me alone. What's up here? I have to see. All the exploration must be done. Money? Money. And then down here is... what's down here? A thing? Oh, there's a thing over there. And there's the deadly murder monster in here. Which I'm not fighting. I'm not that dumb. Came in to see it. Nope, we're leaving. We're not fighting a code red. Okay. Now we can just get out of this cave. Oh no, we're gonna abuse the poor turtles again. I feel so bad for the turtles. I feel so bad for that poor turtles. Like we're so mean to the poor dude. He's just trying to make a living. Poor guy's just trying to make a living and we're just kind of abusing him. Anything up here? Oh, flower. I don't know why there's a plant in here. Free tip. Oh, oh, you poor turtles. I'm so sorry. Except not really, because your suffering's actually kind of entertaining. I'm sorry. I might as well buy all these. Give the poor guy some profit. I really need to buy some of these stuff, because, like, I don't need to buy the waistcoats right now. I'm fine on the rings. Ooh, buy these boots. Yes, buy the boots. Buy like 40 of these each. So I can actually start making the foods again. Oh my god, there's... If I'm going to do that stuff, I'm going to do it off stream. I'm not going to subject you guys to me running through my inventory and trying to clear it.
No. Well, if you aren't the craziest demon, your body's harder than your own sword.
Who's this?
That's Lord Shigure, one of the only two-legged exorcists in the entire abbey.
A legate. Same as Melchior.
Eleanor, fancy meeting you here. What the hell happened to you? You get captured by a demon? Or are you a turncoat?
I'm...
Don't matter. I do my own thing. I got no standing to tell you how to live. Still, today's my lucky day. Never thought I'd encounter the one and only Stormquell.
Shigure, I think someone over there wants your attention. He looks lonely.
You're right, I'm being a jerk. Just can't pass up the chance to tease my little brother. Can I, Rokuro?
Your brother?
You haven't changed a bit, Shigure.
You go blind, dumbass? I'm bucket load stronger now. You're the one who hasn't changed, I bet. You still hung up on trying to take me down?
The one you want to beat in a fight? That's him?
I'm not who I was that day either, brother.
Oh, wait. You're a demon? Now it's getting good. But I wonder, has that really changed anything? When my real storm howl breaks your sad reject again, you gonna piss yourself like last time?
I'll handle him. Rafi said, no matter what, I need you to stay out of it.
All right.
Level 22, very weak to hidden arts.
It's been too long since we crossed swords, brother.
Shut up! You're dead! I'll make you regret sparing my life last time! See this? For one! See this?
Oh my god, okay. Okay, items.
For one! For one! You're not too shabby.
No escape! See this? Reception! For one!
You're not too shabby.
No escape! See this? No escape!
Let's go into his arts panel. Oh, I never changed his stuff around. Form 2, Form 3.
You're feisty as a demon. I like it. But alas, I think our fight's over.
Rokuro! What? My body!
I said stay out of this! We're just getting started here.
No backing down for you this time, huh? But we're done for today.
Shigure!
Oh, calm down, Rokuro. We could have a real fight sometime if you actually brought a decent sword. Go ask that old bastard there to make you one. I'll be waiting.
Who?
That demon in the armor, Kuragane.
The blacksmith from the story.
I'll be waiting for you at Port Cadnix. Unless you can beat me, you ain't getting off this island.
Who are you to decide that?
You got a problem with it, lady? Best of luck, you demons. You'll need it.
Lord Shigure, sir! I'm...
Nope.
Eleanor, babe, I get it. You've gone rogue. Have fun with that. I see you again, I'll kill you.
He wasn't even trying yet. You can tell.
But if we all fight him together...
That won't work. But there is another way.
What are you talking about? What way?
Follow me.
So that sword isn't even intact. It's just literally a broken... His sword is literally broken. That's actually entertaining.
Velvet, aren't we going after him?
This is his fight. It has nothing to do with me.
But Shigure said he'd be waiting at the port. He may be a nutball, but I don't think he's fool enough to let us slip past.
Exactly. And as a swordsman, he's even more skilled than Artorias, and that's saying something. We're mice with our tails pinned, and the cat's licking his lips.
At the very least, Kurogane seems to have some kind of plan.
Fine. We'll hear what he has to say.
Still has no interest in it, though. Morgrim.
What was that fat cat creature with Shigure?
You mean Morgrim? She's a Moloch. She just looks different.
And?
And what? She has all the abilities of a Moloch. I'm not trying to keep anything from you. All I know is her name and that she's a Moloch.
Huh.
Lord Shigure is an exorcist legate, but he's also a warrior who can match exorcists or demons even without the use of Moloch arts. Since no one has ever seen Shigure use an art, Morgrim is considered one of the 7 wonders of the Abbey.
The 7 wonders of the Abbey.
No one knows Morgrim's capabilities, or even the details of Shigure's pact with her.
No one! Except me, that is!
Huh?
This is all highly classified, but Morgrim is incredibly lazy. The price she demanded of Shigure for making a pact with her was grooming and defleeing.
Anything else?
Oh, and on a point of sensitivity, she's chubby, not fat. She may be our enemy, but she's also a woman.
Just the fact that no one listens to Bienfu.
Anything else?
Her thick eyebrows
Oh my god.
are all the rage with Malachim, so much so that false eyebrows are expected to be the next big thing.
Well, if he's that strong without Moloch arts, I don't want to see what he's like with them.
Looking around and I realize I need to do some cleaning later. Oh well. Warp. Orb. Orb, orb, orb. Crawl through this hole. I'm assuming we're in the next main area. Yeah, so before the stream I actually went
What
through...
were you thinking, Eleanor? Attacking a legate like that?
Well... I just thought Rokuro was going to die if I didn't intervene.
Oh? You'd kill one of your own allies for a demon?
I acted without thinking.
Sometimes I'm too soft-hearted to a fault. I'd say it's less that, and more just stupidity. You're supposed to be protecting Laphicet. Don't get yourself into trouble you don't need.
Even if one of her own is in danger?
Even then.
This kid must be really important to her. All right, I understand.
Laphicet, next time she acts up, stop her. Understand? We don't know what she's got up her sleeve.
Okay. Thanks for not telling on me, Eleanor. And I'm sorry I hijacked your body.
I understand how it feels to want to protect your friends. The problem's with those demons, not you.
But I think Velvet has the capacity to feel the same way too. At least when it comes to her brother.
Is that why you're staying with her?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
I have to figure out what's going on with this group. If I ever hope to wrest the child from them.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Pretty sure Velvet would follow through on her threat of eating your arms and legs. After all, like she said, she just needs you alive, not mobile. I do enjoy the fact, it's like she tries so hard, it's like, oh my god, I need to do my job. It's like, Velvet will literally murder you. No, she'll stop just short of your death. But you sure as heck ain't gonna succeed. Oh, oh, there was stuff over there. I don't care enough to go back, honestly, not this time at least. Oh, is this entire place just a giant maze? Ugh. Kick. What's through here? Oh my god, what is this? Okay, yeah, we're definitely not fighting. Let's just... I don't even care about exploring at this point. Let's just try to find our way through this goddamn maze. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna try to find our way through this maze. Ugh. Okay. This is literally a maze. This is gonna be a pain. This horn earrings. Oh wait, hang on. Equipment. I feel like someone had something that I could never switch off because I didn't have anything to replace. Oh wait, boots. Right. He finished his bag a while ago and I just never managed to... I never had anything to replace it with. You can have this ribbon. Oh, she has better earrings now. Go with the calcite ones, I think. Yeah. Anything you have done that I never managed to trade off for you? No. And I can't check, and I can't check Samurai Boy, I don't think. Equipment, no, I can't check Samurai Boy because he's currently not here. Okay, so this is not where we were supposed to go. Oh no.
I'll end this quickly.
Boom, okay.
Come on, really?
Amber pendant. Okay, down this way, I guess. Nope. Okay, so this way. Aha, there we are. Huh? Save. There we are. Wow.
Whoa! Look at all those swords!
That's what happens when the legendary blacksmith Kurogane toils so hard, he forgets to die.
I gave up everything, thinking of nothing else but forging a sword that could surpass Stormhowl. And before I knew it...
You had traded your humanity for demonhood.
I see I'm not the only one. So great was your grudge against your brother, the inheritor of Stormhowl.
Well, guess we're not so different. You don't suppose you could hammer me up a new sword, do you?
I've forged countless blades over these long years, yet not one has proven a match for Stormhowl. And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you've failed across the centuries, you've never broken. Well, I'm the same way. If anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's the bitterness I carry.
Strangely enough, seeing you and your brother has given me an idea that might work. I will forge you a new blade.
Should we get some Brightstone?
Nope. No need for that.
Huh?
Should I take it from the top?
If you would. My arms are all I'll be needing.
Just chopped off his head.
What are you doing?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just cutting free some raw materials for the sword.
You see something new every day.
You need his head to make the sword?
That's right. With this fine clump of pure resentment, I shall forge your imitation Stormhowl anew.
No. I only keep this imitation as a reminder of how weak-willed I was in the past. To defeat Shigure, I've perfected the art of dual wielding, a secret Rangetsu technique.
All right. If that's what you prefer, a pair of short swords it is.
I'm curious how he knows what he's doing. Beating his head into a pair of short swords.
Whoa.
We'll wait outside.
Everyone's just like, this is very weird. We're going to go somewhere else. Everyone's just like, this is weird. We'll go somewhere else. Oh, expedition has returned. I just skipped that because I don't think we need fake food. Okay. Yes, because we still haven't gotten the actual, like, treasure yet. And we're also still level 4, so...
The ship is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorias' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime. No matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rokuro can't beat him by himself.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be trifled with.
Certainly. That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
You want us to meddle in somebody else's private quarrel?
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him. There's no sense in throwing his life away.
Rokuro's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
I like that. Like it or criminal, not to anyone's sentiment way. At least when any means necessary. I like that. He'll try to hack your limbs off a bit, but
I
you
made
don't
the
care.
young Fu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. It's certainly something only a demon would do. It was a necessary sacrifice in order to gain power.
A necessary sacrifice. What a vicious turn of phrase.
Indeed.
Still, I can't say I'm not thrilled to see how it all turns out. If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
This just keeps getting more entertaining. Never a dull day hanging around with you. You know what? At least Makilu's upfront about what she's doing. She's just in this for the entertainment.
Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords. How do those two find it in themselves to go so far?
It's just how they are. They're demons. Not exactly normal.
Yeah, it's scary. But I also kinda admire it. But me, I don't have anything I'm that desperate to accomplish.
Not yet, you mean. In time, you'll find something.
You really think so?
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life over it. You're not a demon, and you should stay that way. You deserve a normal life.
Okay.
But never mind. Just the foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
A lot to do out there. Hope we can get it all done.
Rokuro, Kurogane, I just do not understand them. You saw them. Demons. We're crazy. Sure, but they go through life with such crystal clear sense of purpose. Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running around killing people left and right? I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and they seem passionate, like normal people. Well, I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off. Do you have a purpose like they do? I do, in fact. Ever since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice. Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people. Yes, sometimes cold, painful decisions need to be made to protect the many. But they'd never stoop to human sacrifice. Besides, as shepherd, Artorius will cleanse the world of... If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago. He wouldn't. He'd never...
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way! They said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
Purge?
Velvet, what do we do?
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor. An order, I presume. It is. Protect Laphicet. And defeat the Exorcists. All right. I understand.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
I haven't forgotten. But we need to pool all the resources we have. She needs us for her own ends. And we'll use that to our advantage in this fight.
Just don't push your luck too far, Velvet.
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist. How quickly one falls when entering Velvet's dark orbit.
Ask me if I care.
Ask me if I care. Because she doesn't. At all. In fact, she'll punch you if you say otherwise. Okay, where is this exactly? Okay, good to know. Alright, let's go fight a bunch of angry exorcists.
Praetor Eleanor, you should be ashamed of yourself, cowering to demons.
Your collusion could spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked. The only possible atonement is your death.
Goodbye.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorias' ideals.
No, that's not... Velvet, she's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it. But any more of this will kill them.
Time for you to die and be purged!
Eleanor!
I can't do it. I can't kill them.
I'm not done yet.
There. Now we're even, Eleanor.
You've got new swords. Sinister. I like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
With me as a witness.
I... Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed. And if you get killed, Laphicet will lose his vessel. I know that.
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them? I'm just not that hungry right now. I've got new orders for you. Fight the exorcists, but make sure they don't die. Understood.
It's because she's well aware
I
of it.
guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Laphicet's vessel. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah, you've got that right.
It's funny, they at least acknowledge that they're horrible, horrible, horrible people. Like, they at least fully acknowledge they're not good people.
Leave the fighting to me.
Also I want to check equipment. Did he get, like, new things? Kurogane daggers. Might as well grab them. what's this thing?
Hey, Bienfu? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something that's on my mind.
I figured it was just about the time.
Oh my god, this is gonna end badly, isn't it?
I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all in my time as a Moloch. Ask me anything you want.
Thanks. I was hoping you
Oh.
could borrow those books you were reading earlier.
Oh, Laugh-Set,
okay.
that's gonna end horribly.
How to talk a human female into becoming your vessel, and how to get the cuties.
Hey! Keep it down! Keep it down!
But you and Madame Eleanor have already formed a pact. Why do you still need either of those books?
Well, it's like when we're alone together, things get so awkward.
This is so funny.
It's hard to talk with her, you know?
That happens a lot with Malachiman vessels who are still new to the whole thing. I've been there. In that case, I've got an even better book for you.
Whoa! You read a lot of books.
I'm just an avid learner is all. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Hot Spring Topics. Bearing your body and your soul. Being upfront and honest is
Oh my
always the
god.
best policy.
Where do they keep all these books?
I don't think we'll be bathing in any hot springs together.
Do Molochs just have a
have
pocket
anything
dimension? Their own personal one?
Then how about after bath party games? Dropping your defenses and your towels.
Bienfu.
Why do you keep trying to get us naked? I think
Even
that would
more
just
awkward.
make things even more awkward.
Picky. Tell you what, you can just look at my
Oh
collection
my
and pick
god.
whatever sounds good.
Bienfu, you
Love
moron.
hacking, living long and loving hard, diary of a
They're
diary
all-
thief.
Those are all 18 plus
speak
books.
louder than
Don't,
words.
Luffy.
All classics. I remember reading them when Miss Maggie
Oh,
Lou and I
yeah,
were
yeah.
struggling to get along. Oh, to be young again.
You ever think maybe things would have been easier if you never read these books?
Reading the mood. Knowing what to say and how to say it. That one's a winner. A must-read for sure.
Are you two reading something together?
We are. Laffy-Set's been worried about that awkward distance between you two, and he came to me for some advice.
Oh, Bienfu, why do you keep running into a... Why do you keep diving into a hole? Why do you... Can you stop digging your own grave, Bienfu? I don't think it'll help you.
Okay.
Knowing what to say and how to say it. I don't think this will help either.
I love it. Just, Bienfu, how many holes have you dug yourself? And how deep is your grave pit at this point? Like, genuinely, how deep is the grave you've dug yourself? Because it seems pretty deep. Seems like you've dug yourself a pretty big hole, Bienfu. Funny thing is, normally I would skip through these all in my personal time, but if I'm doing something like this, I want to see them. Like... Can we jump these holes yet? I feel like we probably... If I were to make a guess, we'd probably beat Shigure, we get the sword, and that gives us the ability to, like, cross gaps. If I were to just guess. Like, if I were to just make a single guess on that, we'd probably beat Shigure, get the sword, and that lets us, like, blow winds across the gap to get across. Don't know if that's true, but that would be my guess, because I haven't looked up anything about the game, honestly. Oh, it only makes you watch the cutscene once, thank God. Palmy fluid.
Hirokuro, why did he call your storm howl a reject?
Well, you see, when blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one at a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh. I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real Storm Howl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and... yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the imitation?
Oh, what are you saying?
She means my name. It's the same as Velvet's brothers.
Huh? The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
But what else could make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
I don't...
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
Oh, the next, like, hour, presumably, of the... Okay, maybe more than an hour. So I'm realizing I'm actually looking at, how long we've been playing. Presumably the next little while of the game is going to be slowly breaking down Eleanor's worldview until she's basically thrown into the face of, like, here's the truth. What are you going to do? Oh. Ow. I was hoping that would kill more than one of them, but there we go.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Calcite pendant. Okay. Let's head down. So I'm realizing I have a bunch of plants. Like, I have a bunch of the herbs that I can give to characters. Let's get out of here first, though. Oh my god. This place is big. We're only like getting through this dungeon today, apparently. Okay, let's walk over here and see if there's anything important on the other side. We need to go over there. Yeah, we need to go that way. Okay. That's irritating. Kick. That's presumably the way we need to go. Or is... It's a option of which way to go. Huh. Get the fragment. Grab all those. Grab that, and then we need to go back. How many of these things do we have? 260. Okay, let's go look what's down here. Might be something good, or it might... Oh, never mind, there's not actually a thing there. That's just... I wasn't paying much attention, I just saw the 3 orbs, and I'm like, oh, it's been around like every other hole through the wall. Which, that's probably the point, was it's meant to show, like, hey, not all of them will be ways forward. Bronze scrap.
You and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style. But to me it looked like you both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses 2 distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short. In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the great sword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades. To our school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're badly disadvantaged in reach.
If I eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
Right?
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the ceaseless struggle to best the other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the shadows. The only thing these two polar opposites want
Is to cut down the other.
precisely.
Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Okay, this entire, like, trip through the mind seems to be just slowly breaking Eleanor's, like, view of the world. Just like, I don't get it. What? But you know what? I actually kind of like those business stories where, like, the one character just slowly gets their worldview destroyed. And it's like, now that you see the truth, what do you do? Aha, save point. Hey, look! A seller who doesn't give a damn. Wait, what was that? Huh. Now everyone's just up and vanishes. Oh, he was asleep. That's why. Okay, so this guy is just basically just the white turtles. Okay. He's just the turtles. Like he even has the same he even has like the same stuff. I'm assuming. It's just so you don't miss that shop basically, and we can't actually access anything else. Okay, you know what? Because I'm paranoid about this. No, I don't want to use that yet. I would rather save that for later. I want to see how long I can go without it. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of these, though. Oh, 15 is the max. Okay. So there's a max on items, not on inventory.
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother.
Hey, I warned
How
him.
did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out myself.
Rokuro, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business. Not bad.
Come!
You better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back.
Spirit release! You broke me! Here's your justice! Lightning order!
Wow. These guys are, weak.
Ooh, those are some fine-looking swords you got there.
Take a good look, because they're going to cut you down.
Yeah, that's right. Get into it. Keep it up. I love it.
Oh, okay. What are these guys' levels? 23. Why are we kicking their asses? Well, time to just fight Shigure because literally we have nothing else to do.
Now, rise, arise, ascending angel.
Alright, time to just violently juggle Shigure. Oh no, Bo's down. Can we get a res? I don't think it can. Am I just down permanently?
You're not too shabby.
There we go.
Not bad at all. But I'm not done yet! You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you! Take this!
Now that was clever! Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck. If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. Alright, let's call it good here. Listen up! If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how many years it takes. There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, he was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von Elty is here.
Let's get going.
Please, take me with you.
Itchy
I'll
knee.
make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me.
If
You
not,
heard
make
it,
someone wear it.
Kurogane.
Many thanks.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the book. You know where we're going, right, kiddo?
Yeah. We're headed for the Isolde Archipelago in Southgand.
Oh, everyone got a level. Details. Huh. A bunch of arts learned. Numbing Glaciite. Random paralysis related skills are now able to be triggered. Expedition.
I knew this would be big.
Nice treasure.
What a treasure!
Painting salvage from wrecks drifting on the sea. Okay. Interesting. Unyielding. Yes, because I can't
Scout ship setting.
do anything. What is unyielding? Overturns defeats in battle. Okay. Okay, let's talk to this person. Overzealous spider. Okay. We're gonna do a bit of looking around. Because it's, Oh, what's this?
Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash, and can devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protecting
The look on his face.
Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing.
She's muttering to herself and everyone's just walking around.
I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through.
Everyone. I love that.
But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up.
I'm loving the images.
Lord Artorias would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes.
I see. All right.
Good.
Are you feeling the heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all? But you're a human. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule. Like however you did before, because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. All right. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now.
That's funny. That's hilarious. That was... she was just muttering it. Every other party member was like, really? Really? What the hell, woman? Like, even Maki Lu was like, what the hell? Hey, look, a bunch of stuff. Might as well just grab everything in here, loot the place, you know? Oh, trust. Money, probably. Money, yes. Who's this?
So, you guys made it. Whatever happened to that sword breaker?
He's been dealt with.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me, I had a change of heart. I quit banditry. Thank you.
I'm glad you listened to reason. What do you plan on doing from here on out?
I'm heading to the capital. I plan on opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah, you get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have, and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman's stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That sounds... somewhat improper, actually. But I'd still love to visit after you open.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright...
Oh my god.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey, were you actually listening to him?
Of course I was. It's wonderful he's turned over a new leaf.
Go see Madam X. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. I love stupid stuff like this. Like, when one of the demons is the sane man of the group, you know something's wrong.
Hey, you there. That's one impressive sword you got.
You know a lot about swords?
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years. Now, I'm finally able to make a blade worthy of the name.
20 years? And still just a novice?
It's a competitive world out there for a swordsmith, especially here on this island.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't work against the demons.
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an exorcist that's using them. Kadnik's weaponry has always been prized in Midgand. The Abbey recognized our talents, and now, business is booming. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey. They're keeping all of us alive and fed.
Porting equipment like this to the next task and powers some task, you can enhance it again and again with help of its owner in order to perfect it. You can enhance your own equipment too. Not anytime soon. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to bother upgrading it until like we get to like before a fight. Until we get to like before a boss, honestly.
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgand. How did you end up here in Islegand? I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this time, I'm at a loss for words. We heard from the Bloodwings that the Abbey might have taken you guys out.
Not this time, but our luck won't last forever. Think of this as a dry run for when I really kick the bucket.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly, are you sure it's okay to bring an exorcist aboard?
I've got my eye on her. If she does anything funny, I'll handle it.
Got it. We'll be on our guard, too.
Captain heard about us taking this so long, he'd be thrilled. That's something you don't expect he'd say. Apparently their captain is a lunatic. Huh. Lots of options here. I don't care. How long on this? 22 minutes still. Okay. Oh, let's... How in blazes would it be Islegand? Skipper's Curse, of course. Continents are created by sea routes. You should travel to a different continent. Traveling in this matter doesn't cost Gal, making an excellent option for travel. Isul Docks. It's the only one we can go to.
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
Hello, cat.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir?
What's going on?
Cat.
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right. Alas! The saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
Yes, but you're less
You're a
important.
witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse.
The Reaper's curse?
I love that. That's hilarious. That was funny. It's just like, what? Why? Because Eleanor's more important. That's why.
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its juice can cure the Corsair's Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Salatoma. Is this really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
Translation, I've had to drink this stuff before. Please don't wake me. To map the world.
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Ah. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
For a demon, he's actually...
Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too? This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake!
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man! I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
Velvet is so done with all of her quote-unquote comrades' bullshit. She is just so done. I love it.
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one.
I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too?
I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding. There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy, he's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
I love the fact that Lopesa who said that. Sounds like Brian my sword got success. Seas are to get rougher, there are demons nearby, I can feel it. Doesn't just maybe. They'll say the same thing in 10 years, I say go for it. Can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick. Yeah. Considering both demons and you know, like both demons and pirates were standing like literally right behind him. I don't care enough to go collect all those things. Let's just look if there's a treasure chest in there. We need the thing that attack you, they smell so much as smell potentiate on you. Really, potentiate would be mighty handy to have around, but I wouldn't want to die for it. Apparently there's only one in any particular region. So unless your luck is miserable, you're unlikely to bump into any. The bridge is pretty rare though, even for demons. Still, it's not a nice thought.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag?
Hey, Let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
He's just trying so hard to brag about his crew. It's just like, dude, stop.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the High Priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcist let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters, twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcist couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you, too.
I'm loving this though. I'm loving these comments. We can run demon blades everywhere. Could be some safe place across the sea on the far continent, do you think? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't heard of anyone actually reaching the far continent. So the best we can do is pray we aren't attacked by demons then. Okay, what's down over there? I feel like is... Oh, hey, treasure chest. Let's look around. What's back here? Take your treasure chest stuff. For some reason, you have the character card family. Try it? I'll just try this out. Oh my god. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. Cat. I'm assuming these are tied to, I'm assuming these are tied to a specific, to whatever game. Okay. This is bad. Okay, finish the round. Final round. I might have to actually read these instructions properly later. Are the symbols representative of like their game or something? That's interesting. Okay, what is this? One card in the hand, playing on the field, matching tile. Next draw card from deck, placed on the field, resolve as above, it ends turn. Each card belongs to a scoring set. Scoring set's performance collects a certain number of cards belonging to that set. Once you complete a scoring set, you may end the round. Oh! Okay, I understand now. You have to get like the matching like type. You just get a certain amount of the like symbols. Things make more sense now. I know that was probably a waste of time, but I was genuinely just way too curious. I don't want to go any further because I don't want to trigger a cutscene, honestly. With only like 3 minutes left of stream, I just don't... looks like we're going there anyways, because I want to get that box.
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you I heard some people from the capital say that he might...
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite.
But what if they were some sort of giant demon?
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is...
Well, we know that, but...
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here.
We are heartless. Cats thing. 125. Cool. Found the cats and got drop earring. So many items. What do you got? I'm not going to be buying anything, at least not anytime soon. But nothing really here. Buy them. Alright. Let's head back to the save, and then that's... Oh! Plant. Let's head back, save, and I think that's what we'll call it. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna call it, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in any of the streams that are no longer on Twitch, they're linked they're on my YouTube channel, which is linked below the video thing, and I'm actually just getting the thing now. I normally grab it before stream, but I forgot. So yeah, it's linked below in the About Me or putting it in chat now. But yeah, there's all my previous VODs and a few personal projects. This VOD will be up the day after it expires on Twitch. So tomorrow, last week's stream of Berseria will be available on YouTube. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming, and I'll see you Wednesday for something. I don't know, it's whatever I feel like. Anyways, see you guys then. Bye.